reached out, asked for a little bit more information about how to compile Fuseless, how to get this running and deploy something into Lambda. So I put together a little script on how to do that. We'll follow that through. Decided to do the demo and walkthrough in Cloud9. This is a fresh environment, so there's absolutely nothing installed here. First thing we need is a JDK. You can install OpenJDK, Oracle, I guess whatever you want. We're going to use Corretto, and we just need to be Java 1.8. So this command here will do that. I'll put that in the blog. Next up, we're going to need Gradle. So we'll download these couple of commands here. We'll download Gradle, unzip it into that op location, set up some variables to reference where that's located, and put that in your the bash profile. We'll open another terminal here. Make sure we've loaded the bash profile, and also the Java home is set after we've installed the JDK. We'll just confirm that Gradle is installed as well, and Java as well. Good. Now we're going to clone the Fuseless repo. This machine here is that I chose to run this Cloud9 on is a bit of a beast, so it should go pretty quick. As you can see over here, it's 36 vCPU and 70 gigs of RAM. So downloading and compiling this will be really fast. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cd into Fuseless and run this test shell script. Pete put this together, and basically what it does is download a copy of Lucy, compile the Fuseless code, then start SAM CLI local, curl that, look for a set of results that were expected to occur, and check that. So here's a file here. So this is the tests coming on here. We're expecting to see the values come back from here. So so CGR method equals whatever it's supposed to be here. If we look up here, we should see, here we go. So the tests have passed. So here it is. Here. So Fuseless is downloaded, we've compiled it, it's all passed. What that's done is it's built. So this is the Java that's built in build distributions, and we've found the Lucy zip. So that's the build file that comes out of the build Gradle here. So it's going to zip that up. So inside that zip file will be the Foundio jar file. Originally, this is what I used when I compiled it myself, and just brought it across when I made those changes. So next up, we're going to look at how we deploy this into Lambda. So back to root. We're going to clone a copy of the Fuseless template. Now, I forked this recently because I just put a little bit of extra information in the SAM template. I just wanted to make sure that we were getting the output, so that once we deploy this Lambda function, we don't have to go to the console or do a lookup to get the URL of the function we just deployed. So we'll cd into that folder. We'll run init again. So this is another shell script that's set up in here. So we'll open this quickly. So that says, let's set a Lucy version and a Fuseless version. This is going to go off, download whichever version of Lucy Lite we want, and the version of Fuseless. So it'll just do some curl commands, download those two jars files, put those jar files in this folder here. So we've got Fuseless 7 and Lucy Lite here as well. Next command we're going to run is Gradle build. So this again will take whatever CFML we have within this application, package it up with the two jar files here. Package that up with the two jar files and zip that up into a file that Sam can use to deploy. So we'll run get Gradle build on that. So here we should see that. So here we go, the Fuseless template zip. If I was to unzip that, I would see like all these files packaged up in here, and as well as these jars. So what we're going to do is, the application itself now is ready to deploy. So we'll run SAM deploy guided. Make a new stack here. SAM app is fine. I'm in Australia, so I'm going to do AP Southeast 2. No, I don't want to change. Yes, yes. This is going to deploy into AWS. So the example app is just going to dump out a couple of variables here. We've built that up and that's deploying, but let's show how once you've done it once, you know, sort of the cycle. Say so we'll also dump the whole server variable, so we're going to look inside there. Okay, so that the first instance is deployed. Set up a URL for us to put the Lambda function. Open this in the preview here. No, this window's a little narrow here. I didn't get the whole thing. So at the start, we'll have a bit of cold start, a couple of seconds or so. We can see here that Corretto is running in Lambda. We deployed that once, so let's deploy the change we just made to that dump file. So Gradle build again, pretty quick. Same deploy the same stack all over again. So it's going to package up that application, upload a test3, and prepare the diffs within CloudFormation and deploy that. Okay, so the URL will be exactly the same, but this is what I expected to happen before, so I should just be able to go preview here, and we'll go down to CFML. So here's our code out there, and we can have a look and see some information that the machine is that's on the machine from the server variable. There it is. You can deploy Cold Fusion into Lambda. If anyone's got any questions or wants to go into a little bit further on how I set up Postgres, I can do a further video. Thanks.